Olson. My legal name is actually Robin. That's my mother's idea, so please call me Rob. Originally, I'm from Minnesota, and if you can't tell from the accent, I moved to Florida, actually Naples, many years ago. I actually was a teenager at the time. We went to high school and graduated from Naples High School. And then I went on to vocational school to learn electronics. My passion was in music, and I like to take things apart and figure out how it was made, put it back together again. Hopefully there was no more leftover parts when I got done. But basically I wanted to understand how things were made to what, a lot to do with electronics, audio equipment as well. Like to listen to a lot of music. So anyway, from vocational school, I worked in a retail store for quite a while doing car audio, home audio. I was what you would call the original trunk slammer back then. I don't think that most of you here would even know what an 8-track cassette was, but back then we used to install 8 tracks, cassettes, and so on into dashboards of cars that didn't have such a thing. And I would hang my feet out the back of the trunk a lot of times, putting in speakers that didn't fit right, or you name it. But so those days went by, and I ended up starting work with my dad. My dad was a handyman. He had a small cabinet shop. He taught me a trade. He also taught me how to build cabinets the right way. He didn't believe in using any inferior products. He would refuse to use any kind of particle boards or products like that, which particle board is basically just sawdust that's put together with glue and made into a piece of wood or look-alike. The problem with that is that when you drive a screw into it, a lot of times it would split, or if it got wet, it would swell. And a lot of the cabinets you see nowadays in the older homes, you'll probably see if they had a little water spot or something underneath the sink, they swell up, they come apart, and that's what typically starts the whole deterioration process. So my dad told me, we only use plywood in this shop or real wood, and that's how it was. At some point again, I went back and forth to doing electronics, opened up my own home theater business, and there I excelled completely. I went into a different level. I went into design, which the design also included a lot of entertainment systems that we would help to build those cabinetries that would house the electronics. So it was kind of a transition going back and forth between the electronics world and the construction world, or the cabinet world that got me where I am. Eventually, I moved here, okay, about 10, 12 years ago. I met up with a guy who I knew from high school, and he was a general contractor, so we got together and I started doing design work. That didn't last very long, unfortunately. The license holder passed away, so I ended up working for another contractor. So, doing so, I've learned a lot from the B&I experience. The people that I knew in the construction business were already part of B&I, and as it would have it, my wife and I met at B&I in an after-hours meeting. Thank God we did, because a short time after we met, I was diagnosed with throat cancer. So my wife was very, very diligent in staying with me. Therefore, I had to marry her. And anyway, I recovered fully even after all of the radiation treatments, 35 of those, and 7 chemo treatments. I'm still here today. So I'm recovering. So, the question, I'm sorry. The question comes up of why do I do what I do? I enjoy design, and I like to replace what's been put in place years ago that we're now taking out. And as you know, most builders are trying to put a new home together for the least amount of cost, so they use inferior products. So today, we go in and take those out. Basically, we replace those with higher quality, more efficient, more functional, and we have a lot more accessories and things to offer. The one thing I will say though is Designer Cabinets is not an installation company. Even though I've been in the construction world, we only build cabinets. We design first and then we build as a factory. So our job is not to actually install. Therefore, our best client is going to be other contractors, designers, people who do have installers. Back to my point, but why I do it because at one point my dad said to me, he says, son, you know, I'm up on the ladder, banging my head, get nails through my fingers, whatever. He said, one day I'd rather you use your brain, use your head more than your hands. So he kind of pointed me in that direction, and ever since I've kind of seeked that out, looking for better ways to create and to design, and not to do so much with the building part. However, we have a factory that does just that. That and the fact that I'd like to see the customers that we work with be happy with their new homes or their home being renovated into a better level. Anyway, B&I is something that I saw as an opportunity to grow my business. I'm very familiar with the Referral Masters, where my wife is a member. I've known many of the members in that chapter. I've done a lot of business with those people in that chapter, which is why it led me here. And I feel like we have an opportunity to grow this chapter, even though we do a lot of back and forth between other chapters. I think this chapter is going to be a great success. I think that my position here, I'm hoping, is going to bring a lot to the table. And I've met with a number of people in here already, doing one-to-ones. I've invited them to the factory. And of course, I want to invite everyone. At some point, we're going to get together. And my core value, my biggest core value would be relationship building. I feel like the more I get to know you, the more you get to know me, we get to know each other's business and our way of doing things. I think that we're going to have a better opportunity and a bigger advantage to go out and build things and share resources. So again, I've done a lot of work with the Referral Masters. I've done a lot of closed business. In fact, last week I had another job that I closed a water system. And I think that down the road, I'm going to be more involved with designer cabinets. In fact, I probably didn't mention this before, that I do work as a contractor, but I'm not going to be working as a GC for much longer. I'm going to focus strictly on designer cabinets. So as we make that transition and we grow together, I hope that you'll come to our factory to see how we do things better. I didn't bring a presentation or slideshow or anything because I don't feel like you're going to learn as much or know as much or see it the way I would show you better in our factory. We also have a conference room there, which we can sit down, meet, talk, we can break bread, we can run for lunch, anything that we can do to get to know each other better. I've grown to know the other chapters so well that we go to special functions, we do birthday parties, we do the Hunger Games, which you're not familiar with maybe yet, or maybe you are, which are these are all things we do as a group, but it's not just work. In fact, I think the song says, find something you love to do and call it work. That's what I want to do. So I hope to meet each and every one of you soon. And again, I'm Designer Cabinets, Rob Olson. Have a great day.